Hi guys, so this is a reading for the Divine Masculines. It's for those who recognise that they're in a twin flame dynamic. Now this isn't going to resonate for everybody because it still is a general reading. It's not gender nor zodiac specific, okay? As always, please use your own discernment. The intent here is to basically help the Divine Masculines to navigate the energies that surround them at this time. Please also do keep in mind that the single most important thing about the twin flame connections is union with the self, okay? You're already whole, you're already complete, and you are consciousness. Never ever keep yourself stuck. Keep pushing forward, focus on self-growth and your soul's journey, okay? You might also benefit from reading the information in the descriptions box and in the pinned comments below, just for like additional information about tarot reads, especially if you're new to tarot as well. Right, so let's get into your reading for you then, Divine Masculines. I do try and keep these reads more engineered towards you and your energy. However, if your divine partner's energy makes an appearance, then I will address that, okay? But it's just so you know that my initial intent is all about you, okay? Right, so we got a lot of cards. The Seas of Mintaka, right. Harmony, contentment and positive outcomes. Seeing the potential, bringing unconscious to light. The ability and choice to see the potential in all people and situations. Confirmation, the situation is full of potential and it will bear fruit. So basically with this one, Divine Masculines, you might have been sitting there thinking that this entire connection was pointless. Certainly the past couple of months of me doing your readings, there has been a lot of that, that overwhelming feeling of just throwing your hands up in the air and saying, what's the effing point, you know? It's that energy. So you're being reminded here that the situation, it is actually full of potential still, and there can still be a happy conclusion to this connection, providing that is what both individuals are wanting. All right, it obviously it's not going to work if just one of you is dedicating yourselves on making it work. It won't work if it's a one-sided situation. But providing that this is what you both want, then there's no reason why it shouldn't work, okay? With this one as well, bringing the unconscious to light. Now, the thing that's immediately jumping for me with that particular sentence is you've been hiding. You've been hiding your abilities, some of you. This could be for many, many different reasons. You will all have your own reasons, but the main reasons is fear. So for those of you who have got some kind of abilities, should we call it, you have been hiding that through fear of what others might say about you or think about you. You're being told here that you don't have to hide, okay? It's safe for you to bring yourself to the forefront. Your next card is the Cosmic Heart. Time to plant your seeds. Devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. Interesting. Seasons for harvesting and seasons for sowing. So with this one, it's all about timing with this, okay? There's a time and a place for everything. There's a time to take a break from a situation. Please also remember that taking a break does not mean quitting, okay? This is also, for some of you, it can be a bit of a warning sign as well with that potency. If you're, you know, of the correct age or the optimum age to be having children, it's suggesting here that you could be very, very fertile at this point in time. So be very, very mindful, Divine Masculines, about where it is that you're planting your seeds, okay? This can also be seeds of ideas as well. You need to be careful with those seeds too. All right. If you're planting seeds of negativity in your own mind, that is what is going to grow. That's what you're going to harvest. So all types of seeds at this point in time, Divine Masculines, be very, very careful with them. Empathic starseed, mistaking moods, feelings and energies of others as your own. Energetic sovereignty, absorbing what is not yours. Taking care of your own energy before you can give. So with this one, you might be feeling really, really overwhelmed at this time energetically. You might suddenly feel the energy of someone else and mistake it as being your own energy. And how this is a lifelong thing, okay? For those who have got like really empathic abilities or highly sensitive individuals, you will be feeling the energy of others and you will be mistaking it as your own energy. As I was saying, this is a lifelong thing and it's part and parcel of being empathic, okay? It can be really, really difficult to ascertain the difference between your energy and someone else's energy that you're picking up on. Also with this card, it's confirmation that you're both mirroring each other, and there could be a lot of emotional triggers here as well. Again, that's perfectly normal within a twin flame dynamic. And then you've got star bathing, light body, crystal grid transmission, activation. It says star bathing meditations. This card can indicate your light body, the energy body in its highest form, which is now being activated. Yeah. You're coming into alignment, Divine Masculines. You're slowly but surely getting comfortable with the true essence of who you are. Whereas we saw that like you were hiding your abilities and you were pushing things down, pushing things away, ignore. It's gotten to the point here where you can't ignore it any longer. You've realized that some of the energies that you feel are not belonging to you. It's made you ask questions. It's made you do some maybe internet searches as well, just to try and find out, you know, what it is that's going on with you. Some of you have recently had like a Kundalini awakening as well. Everything about this card here shows a spiritual awakening and an ascension, right? It's going to be different for you depending on how far in your journey you actually are, okay? Either way, this is about things transcending, you changing on a very soul level. Some of you have become really, really interested in how to meditate properly as well. And again, that is a skill that is going to help you in so many different ways. Really, really interesting way to begin your reading here, Divine Masculine. I wasn't really expecting... I don't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting something that in-depth. Again, purely because for the past couple of months, a lot of your energy has been mostly about fear and shame and hiding. This is you acknowledging that there is something else, that there's something else to this. And this has all been triggered by your twin flame connection. It's for Divine Masculines, please. It's Divine Masculines, thank you. Nine of Swords, Gemini energy. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of worry in your energy. It's not good. Some of you might be missing out on some sleep as well. You've got the Queen of Wands is Aries, and the Two of Wands, Aries again. Okay. Yeah, there's certainly still an attraction here, isn't there, Divine Masculines? It's you. I'm getting this impression here, DMs, that you might have given up on this particular connection. There's still an attraction here with this Queen of Wands. There's also this... it's like you know what it is that you want to do, but it's actually taking that tangible, physical action towards what it is that you would like to see happen in your life is another thing entirely. I am feeling this restriction to your vibe, that there is certainly something, your stress to the side just for a second. There's something else in your energy that's stopping you from moving forward. Why is the Two of Wands here, please? In Divine Masculine's energy. Why is Two of Wands here, please? Queen of Cups and Six of Swords. Okay. So Cancerian and Aquarius. Two queens. Two queens. I'm feeling this Queen of Cups as self-acceptance. You've been working on your emotional baggage here, Divine Masculines. It's like you're coming into this emotional balance of self-acceptance. I'm feeling that really, really strongly for your energy. There's this physical attraction. There's this... Right, sorry about that, guys. That was my phone going off. I did lose my train of thought. There's... I'll try and remember where I got to with this. Something about self-acceptance, emotional burdens, working through your emotions, getting comfortable in your own skin, understanding that that's not a short and quick process. Getting comfortable with your feminine side as well for some of you. I am seeing that here. There's also something about taking on a lot at this point in time. Now, with this Queen of Wands, the attraction part to a side, it can also mean someone who is taking on a lot of projects at the same time and is trying to be really, really productive. It could have been for some of you that you had other things to contend with apart from love and like twin flame connection. There was just other things that were a priority. Now that you've had a bit of a respite from whatever was keeping you busy, you've really had a chance now to look at your life in a really logical manner and to really analyse the changes that were needing to take place and the things that were needing to now take priority, right? And you've understood fully that you are a priority. Your growth is a priority, and it can no longer be swept under the rug. It can no longer just be ignored. It's something that has to be acknowledged, your self-growth, right? For some of you, there could be someone else in your energy apart from your divine counterpart. There could be another commitment there, because we do have Queen of Cups, Six of Swords. So this evolution that you're currently going through, it might lead to a situation where you realise that a particular relationship that was working for you before in the past no longer works for you. And for some of you, this is where the Nine of Swords is coming in from. This is where these sleepless nights, this anxiety and this worry, and again, it's all been triggered by the twin flame connection. It's really pulled to the forefront everything that you should have been putting as a priority, but you never did. But you're doing it now. That's what we're seeing. You are doing it now. It is being fully acknowledged that certain things can no longer be ignored. Got anything else, please, for divine masculines? Oh. I think it was that one there. Okay. Ace of Wands. Passion, drive, something new. Feeling that spark. The moon, yeah. Okay, so the Ace of Wands is fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sag. The moon is Pisces. In Lenormand and astrology, the moon is Cancerian, but because this is tarot, it's Piscean. Seven of Wands is Leo, and the Empress, yeah, your divine counterpart. Okay, I'm getting that this is what's hidden, especially with that moon being there as well. That's literally all about fears and the things that are hidden. There's a secret desire to start something new with your counterpart. You're feeling it. You're really, really feeling it very, very strongly. And again, the moon, you've been trying to hide it. You've been trying to ignore it. You've been avoiding facing it as well. But this fire, it just burns stronger and stronger. In fact, what I'm actually getting with this particular combination is the more that you try to ignore it, the stronger you felt it. The stronger that you felt that soul pull. The Seven of Wands pertains to conflict, competition. It can be blocked communication as well. So there's a fear that your divine counterpart has blocked you. I'm going to clarify this Seven of Wands just to check and see if you have been blocked or if that's just an illusion. Could that be, could it be an illusion? Could it just be one of your many fears, divine masculine? Have you actually reached out and tried? Can we clarify the Seven of Wands, please, for divine masculine? There could be a lot of competition around your counterpart as well. Some of you could be seeing that there is a lot of competition. Ten of Cups. Pisces energy. That's interesting because that is one of the apex cards, right? It's house, home, family. It can be children as well for some of you. Please don't nitpick on the word children. I've had that a few times in the comments, like, yeah, but I've got grown-up children. Doesn't matter. It makes no difference, okay? If you've got kids, listen, they'll always be your little ones or your children, even if they're 62, okay? It just shows that there could be a family of dependents somewhere in the picture. This is indicating to me, divine masculines, that you're worried and concerned about reaching out because you feel that your divine counterpart has got a lot that's going on at this point in time. They are not focused on this twin flame connection. They're focused on other things. Kind of like in the same way that you were. This is almost as if like the tables are flipped. You keep missing each other. You definitely keep missing each other. It's like when your counterpart was ready, you were not. And now that you're feeling ready, your divine counterpart isn't ready. Some of you might be seeing your divine counterpart as being really, really busy, Seven of Wands. Their attention is being pulled away from you and needing to be put in a family situation or other things. It is really difficult to tell. I am feeling that there's a lot of busyness in the divine feminine's energy, that there's a lot of movement, that there's a lot of things happening in their energy. So I can completely understand where it is that you're coming from here, Divine Masculine. I completely see why you're standoffish with this moon energy, because you're very, very observant, and you feel, yes, it will happen, but probably not right now. You keep missing each other ever so slightly. Is there anything else for Divine Masculine's energy, please? I'm getting the impression here that you're very, very worried about stepping on the toes of your divine counterpart. You don't want to... it is like you're really respectful of their time, and you don't want them to feel like you're wasting their time, or that you're diverting their attention from the things that are important to them right now. You've then got the Six of Swords, the Ace of Coins, and the Page of Swords. Well, it's thrown me a bit of a curveball here. Yes, so someone is going to have to drop something. The Six of Swords is all about dropping the emotional burden, coming out of the worst of a situation and heading for calmer seas. And it's right next to the Ace of Coins, which is your seed, your brand new beginning. So with this being your outcome, it's indicating that within maybe 6 days for some of you, 6 months for others of you, your brand new beginning is going to be viable. You just need to give this some time. Take a break, but don't quit. You definitely need to just give this a little bit more time. You're certainly coming out of the worst of this uncertainty, though. Absolutely. And then the Page of Swords. Now, this can go one or two ways, Divine Masculine, and only you'll know what side of the table you're sitting at for that. I'm feeling that this is mutual, though, to be completely honest with you. I'm feeling that you're both actually keeping tabs on each other. You're both looking out for each other. Quite possibly in secret. You're secretly looking out for each other. Secretly checking up on each other to make sure that you're both okay still. The Page of Swords also pertains to information. Seeking knowledge and information. It's curiosity. Learning new information. So Divine Masculine, I am seeing that you're going to be, you will be privy to some brand new information that is going to help you with this new beginning, with this seed. Your blockage, Queen of Swords, interesting. That's Libra energy. Oh, I do apologise. The Six of Swords is Aquarian. Ace of Coins is Earth, so it's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And the Page of Swords is Air. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And then you've got Libra again here with the Queen of Swords. So the blockage is words and communication. The blockage is somebody cannot shake what someone else said, and it's contributing to this moon energy. There was something that was said at some point that really, really upset the other individual, and that the one that it was said to can't stop repeating that over and over in their mind. And under there, the Five of Cups, yes, that's Mars in Scorpio energy, the Five of Cups. Regret, that someone is regretting something that they said. That's the blockage. Okay. You have secret messages, please, for Divine Masculine. Oh, okay. I'm a better person because of you. I hope that you know that. I want to tell you how I truly feel. And the one at the bottom of the deck, I miss you. Okay. It makes sense that those cards would come out, because I'm getting the impression here, Divine Masculines, that someone said something that was quite hurtful. There is regret surrounding that. I think I just saw the Ten of Swords. Yeah, Gemini energy. Someone said something that was really, really hurtful. Words cannot be taken back. There is regret here for something that someone said. These words caused an ending. These words caused uncertainty about whether or not this connection can move forward. There is also non-communication here. This is someone that you have not been in communication with. Because otherwise, why would that card come out if there was still communication? That's one of the blockages. There's either unclear communication or no communication at all. It's the Divine Masculine. Whoa. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking and face your true north. You're on the right track. Keep going. Do not rush the process. You're already doing it. Divine Masculines, you need to give yourself some credit. If you remember your oracle read at the start, how we were seeing that you were really focused on your own personal evolution. You need to give yourself a pat on the back for that. You need to give yourself far more credit. And also, that work here, it's been acknowledged spiritually by the universe, your spirit guides, whichever name you prefer to use. It's been acknowledged. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking and face your true north. And then soul family. A sign that your soul tribe is close by. Let yourself be seen. A profound meeting. Calling in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone, and connecting with others on a deep soul level. So this connection has led you on a soul journey. And that soul journey is leading you straight towards finding other members of your soul tribe, which is beautiful. These members of your soul tribe you will find by seeking answers to this connection, right? You will find like-minded individuals that you can talk to, that you can get advice from, other individuals who are going through the exact same thing as you. You might even stumble across someone explaining signs, symptoms, the same sort of synchronicities that you've experienced. It's basically members of your soul tribe who you find who can validate your experiences. That's that card. Give a healing message, please, for Divine Masculines. Don't be afraid to reach out for help as well. With that soul family card. You do not have to shoulder everything by yourself. You don't have to go through a really... I was going to say difficult connection, but it's not difficult because it's violent or anything like that. If you are dealing with someone who's violent, that's not your twin flame. That's more of a trauma bond. It's energetically difficult because it even makes the sanest of individuals question themselves. I mean, honestly, those who are in a twin flame dynamic will know exactly what it is that I'm talking about. It's difficult to put into words. But it's not a difficult relationship or connection because of like physical things, is what I'm getting at. Right, so you've got number 32, struggle. And remember, I always say that you get 3 messages that come with these healing cards, okay? Your first message comes from the creator of the deck, for anyone who's interested. It's the Shamanic Healing Oracle deck. Your second and most important message is from your own intuition while you're looking at the card. And then your third message comes from your reader and their intuition. Right, it says struggle is a part of life, so much so that you've probably known people who seem to be constantly attracting one struggle after another into their lives. This is their comfort zone. While struggle is natural, it is natural only so far as it lends itself to learning lessons and overcoming interpersonal challenges. Beneath every one of these struggles is the gift of enlightenment, the satisfaction of a lesson learnt. Use this knowledge as the light at the end of your dark tunnel. What lesson is this struggle teaching you? Alternatively, after a brief setback, this situation will start to right itself. You know what that is, Divine Masculines? That is the 6 of Swords that we saw in your reading twice. You're coming out of the worst of it. For Divine Masculines, please. Okay, so I'm pulling you some guidance from the Buddha Wisdom Divine Masculine deck. Right, and you've got surrender your judgments, see beyond the end and the beginning. Surrender your judgments. Stop being so hard on yourself. Choose to leave the dark way for the way of light. Now that could be anything. That could be anyone who is struggling with addiction and those addictions have been clouding their judgment. It could be that. It's going to be lots of different things for lots of you, again, depending on how far you are in your journey. My initial gut reaction to this card, though, Divine Masculines, is to surrender the opinions of others. Because the opinions of others can be really, really dark. And then, how hard is it to stand in truth? How easy it is to lose yourself to desires. So, if you were finding comfort in the arms of others who you've been lusting after, be mindful of that, because some of you might accidentally discover that one of these individuals that you were lusting over is about to become pregnant. And of course, that would really put a spanner in the works for the twin flame dynamic. So, I mean, that's only applicable for those of you who are finding comfort in, how do I say it to keep it clean? In the arms of others. I'll just leave it at that. Okay, right, so that is what I have for you, Divine Masculines. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, then the link to do so is in the descriptions box and it's in the pinned comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely week and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hi guys, so I just wanted to do this extra segment at the end of the videos to explain my table theme throughout the month of March. So my table theme is dedicated to a really beautiful, kind soul. She's called Karen. I'm not going to give her full name, obviously, because I would like to protect her full identity, but she's called Karen and she's from the Maliseet tribe, which means the people of the beautiful river. And she sent me this, I hope I can pronounce it correctly. She sent me this Willimaskil which is sweetgrass, and it's grown in her territory, and it's actually one of their 4 sacred medicines, so it's really, really special. She taught me how to use it properly and how to look after it, and she also sent this beautiful dream catcher as well, and that was actually handmade by a Mi'kmaq elder, and I keep this on my wall close to me at all times. And she also sent me this beautiful handmade card as well. I am completely and utterly grateful for her kindness and her generosity. It's absolutely incredible, and that's why I wanted to dedicate this month's theme purely to Karen and to her tribe and to her people, to her culture. It's honestly to have these items that are so utterly special is just so incredible. I'm so grateful. I'm so proud as well. So thank you so much, Karen. Wally one.